Hello, this is your daily spiritual guidance message for Thursday, the 2nd of October. I hope this finds you good and well. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It's a collective message, it's not personal, so not everything is going to resonate. You may literally get a couple of sentences out of it that hits home for you, or the whole reading may make sense. So don't try and make anything fit that doesn't feel right. Trust your gut. If your gut sort of goes ping, that makes sense, then listen to it. If you're sort of going, I have no idea what she's talking about, then the message isn't for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's see, for this Thursday, the 2nd of October, what do we need to know? Justice. Justice is here, right? Okay. What do we need to know? We're either looking for justice or justice is coming in for something that was done. Let's see what else we need to know. Spirit guide. So I feel that you've been waiting on something here, transformation. I feel like you've been waiting on justice for something that has taken place, and it's almost as if, with the spirit guide here, you've had faith, inspiration, you've kept the faith that justice would be served for whatever has been done here. There's big transformation too, a lot here, beauty, okay, manifestation. What's this one? Passion, and it was kind of in reverse passion, so we'll take it that way. So, could this be justice for a past relationship, perhaps? Something that happened in the past, in a past love relationship here, with passion kind of flying out sideways. You've been kind of waiting on something here, and you've had faith. Whatever has happened here in this past relationship, it changed who you are. It made you change. It was a fated event because it changed how you view things, how you view life. Really, it's given you a new direction to go in here. So, what does the collective need to know for this Thursday, please? What is this about? Eight of Cups. So, this is something you walked away from here, not being fairly treated. What's this? Nine of Wands in reverse. So, it was something here that you felt that you were constantly on the defense all the time, that you had to defend yourself to the point that you went, you know what, enough's enough. I don't need to defend myself to anybody. If you don't see the type of person I am, well, then that's on you. It's not on me. And it's having this bit of a realization here that, I don't know, it almost feels like having to defend yourself that you're not a bad person. It feels like that. I don't know if it was this person or people around this person that kind of tried to make you feel like either you weren't good enough or you had another agenda, and it was like there's justice again out twice, and it was like, I am a genuinely good person here. My intentions are pure, and it just feels like you had to fight a battle with somebody to you're like the point. Hold on a minute here. What am I doing? I don't need to do this. Yeah, having this sort of a aha moment here, high priestess, of being like, I don't need to be, having to justify myself to people. I'm not doing anything that's wrong here. Queen of Pentacles. I want to say it feels like you were painted out to be something you're not. Whether somebody thought that the world, yeah, walking away and leaving this behind, whether somebody was trying to bring it out that, you had ulterior motives and you weren't genuine in what you were saying or what your actions were. You were having to defend yourself and to the point that you're like, hold on a minute here. Yeah, Seven of Swords. This was how somebody painted you out to be. That you weren't trustworthy, that you were a liar, that you had ulterior motives, you were trying to get away with something here, and you were like having to defend yourself here. You were trying to defend yourself against the devil. Somebody's very toxic here. Ten of Pentacles. This could have been this love interest family or someone close to them that was trying to sort of, they had an ulterior motive here, I feel. Somebody may have tried to paint you out to be doing something that they were doing. So it was almost that case of, I'm up to no good, but I'm going to point the finger at the collective and say it's the collective that's to no good. So therefore, the heat comes off me. Nobody's going to look at me. They're all going to be sitting and watching the collective and seeing what they're doing. And then I can get away with a bit more. I feel that something here, you got some sort of like aha moment about what was going on here. And you're like, the more that I try to defend myself here, it's actually being twisted to make me look more guilty of something I didn't do. And it's like, I don't need to defend myself because the truth is there. When you haven't done anything, you've nothing to worry about. And there's something here like, the more I dig my heels in and declare my innocence, the more somebody else is twisting this. Well, why are they sort of so determined to prove their innocence? Why are the it's there's something being twisted here. Four of Cups. Somebody confused. It was done to confuse somebody here that they couldn't. Who is get into somebody's head here to make them like who is the one who's up to no good here. This person from the past here, this passionate relationship in reverse, then could have started to treat you differently because of something somebody else was saying here. What else do we need to know here? Somebody else here, whether they're in the family or it's a family friend or some sort of community thing here, fated to happen. So to me, I'm going to say that I feel that this is like a higher level of commitment, relationship, or it was meant to be. Whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate connection, there's something here. And this is what really changed you. You know, the things that you endured in this relationship is what give you this transformation here. That aha moment of hold on a minute here. Fated to happen. So this was a destined yet temperance. So this may have been that aha moment that you needed to make you realize, hold on a minute here. Start to step into your power and go, hold on, I'm giving my power away to whatever this situation is, to whoever these people are. This is who I am. I don't need to fucking tell I don't need to prove this to anybody. Three of Swords. This broke your heart to walk away from, but this is what transformed you. The caterpillar turned into the butterfly here by walking away. Knight of Wands. This past person's energy. I mean, in order for somebody to get into somebody's ear, look, Ace of Swords in reverse, they weren't trustworthy or telling the truth in the first place either. This Knight of Wands energy, if they were manipulated by somebody else and they listened to what somebody else had to say about you, well, they were never in the right energy anyway. They may have been messing about with others as well here. Six of Wands, which you publicly seen. Somebody didn't want this relationship to come together. Somebody was dead against it. Whether it's a family member, there's this Ten of Pentacles. Whether it's family, community, friends, whatever it was, somebody here did not want this relationship to come together. But this past person was not of the stature or not capable. I mean, it's a knight. They're a knight. They're immature. You know, they were never two of wands. They were never capable of giving you the type of relationship, even at this time in the past, that you were deserving. They weren't capable of giving it to you. You deserve a whole different type of relationship now. We'll see what stage they're at, but I can't see how they've bucked up their ideas that quick. Three of Pentacles. Whatever this was, if this person was messing about here, this was publicly seen. This could have been on social media that you found this out or something. There's something here that was publicly seen that you saw that they were in something with somebody else here. Meanwhile, you may have been trying to, prove yourself to this person. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They were off somewhere else, planting a seed. Lovers. Page of Pentacles. This person sees you somehow. They're watching you, whatever it is, whether it's your social medias or whatever. They're watching you here now. This transformation you've had, the beauty card and stuff here, like there's something here. They're seeing you different. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, wanting to come forward with this offer now. But it's this. It's a Page of Pentacles. What's going on here for the collective, please? What's going on? Five of Swords. Whatever this energy in the past is that was sort of trying to paint you in a negative light, it hasn't gone away. It's still here. It's still very much in force here. What's this? Page of Wands. Like anything that this person wants to bring towards you is like minute. It's like really small. If they're not coming forward with the big gesture like of, judgment. I feel maybe they've come to some realization here. There's the Strength card. They have come to some realization here. Maybe it's this case of whoever this person has been around them has like helped inflate their ego, has made them think you're the man, you're the woman, you don't need to settle down with this person. You can have like whoever you want. There's something here, Two of Cups. They didn't want you to be in a relationship with this person, or they didn't want this person to be in a relationship with you. There's a reason here, whether it's jealousy or whether they've been up to something here, and it's like you would have spoilt the plan. Tower. This person's getting hit with the tower of realizing who's who here. Realizing here. They're going through a bit of a transformation at the minute too. But it's in the sense that they're at tower stage. They've been hit by a tower here. Who can you trust, eh? What else does the collective need to know here? They're needing some strength for what's coming to light here. If they were if they were messing about with somebody else and you found out about it online or whatever, okay, they may have went on to marry this person with the Ace of Pentacles here. They may have settled down with this person here. Ten of Swords. Now the big realization. Now they're having a realization. Perhaps the direction they were pushed towards. King of Wands here. We have a King of Wands that's feeling betrayed and backstabbed here. Ace of Wands. Whatever direction they may have went towards here, or whatever sort of lies or whatever it is they believed, they now realise they were pushed in the wrong direction. And it may be somebody that they're in a higher level of commitment with now. They're like, there's ulterior motives going on here. There was something else. There was lies told about you in order for this past person, not to continue in a serious relationship with you and to push them in another direction. And this past person, this King of Wands energy, is now seeing what the intention was, why they were told the things they were told about you. They're now saying they were told that to get to, not to take you seriously or to play around behind your back, or that they now see why. Can I have one of these? Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Somebody's now saying what somebody's purpose was for telling the lies about you. They're now saying it. They've got a big tower moment here. Purpose, let's see. Purpose. 84. 84, let's see. Purpose. You've chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal: to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided to your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? This this person could have been swayed towards somebody else because of assets. This could be money related. If this person has a business or has some, is quite well off, that could have been somebody's goal here, was to obtain this wealth. They were after this person's purpose here. This, sorry, that is the direction your soul is calling you towards. Be best convey. Sorry, I'll read it again. That is the direction your soul is calling you toward, to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinctive gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. We have manifestation here. Somebody here, this is great. Somebody here saw this past person as like a prize, and it was like they didn't want, whether they tried to make out that you were a money grabber, gold digger and that you were only interested in this person for what assets they had. So then it's that case of, point the finger in the other direction so nobody looks at me and what I'm doing. But actually, it was somebody else here that had the eyes on the prize. They had the eyes on the assets, and it's now coming to light who is the money grabber, who is the gold digger here. And this masculine's realizing that he blamed the wrong person because he may have looked at you as the money grabber, but now he's seeing who it is. I'm going to take this to extended. If you resonate, the link will be below. Going to take a look at what we don't see coming, any blockages that are here, and the outcome, and then we'll get some angelic advice. So if you'd like to come along, the link's below, and I'll see you over there.